Hey guys, Erroneous here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today I wanted to go over the new Fusion Brogni. Underpriest Brogni is the new fusion that's here now. Of course, he's an absolute monster. You can see that on his A1 he attacks one enemy, has a 45% chance of placing an HP burn, which is good on the clan boss. On A2, attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of removing one random buff from all enemies, has a 75% chance of removing one random debuff from all allies, increases the value of shield buffs on all allies by 30% of the damage inflicted. And then whenever an ally is under a shield buff which is attacked, reflects 25% of the damage inflicted on the shield back to the attacker and also heals that ally by 25% of the damage inflicted on the shield if there are multiple champions on the same team at the skill. Okay, only one will activate. Alright, and then 60 resist and Doom Tower battles. That's huge. There's not really many Doom Tower auras out there, so this guy would easily be a hard carry for any free-to-play player in the game. Also be a huge carry for most people that are trying to do hard Doom Tower, or even get through medium Doom Tower, normal Doom Tower, that is. I'm actually stuck personally on normal Doom Tower, trying to figure out a comp so I can beat... which one am I stuck at? I think I'm stuck on the Griffin right now. Floor 90 Griffin on normal, which I should honestly be able to beat it. I just haven't been able to do it. I've picked a few different teams. Not sure what to choose yet. I do need... Underpriest would be an absolute monster in Doom Tower. I know she is. I've seen a few videos on her. But I don't have Underpriest, so I've been using my passive healer, Seal of the Drakes, but unfortunately the way that I have my Seal of the Drakes geared and mastered is that she has turn meter constantly filling, and then every time she attacks she's going to decrease turn meter because her accuracy is so high. So when she decreases the turn meter, her turn meter then gets decreased, and then she gets a stun on herself, which is really annoying. But today I've been just grinding away on my tournaments. I'm trying to go for Underpriest Brogni, but I know he's going to be extremely hard to get. If you're free to play like myself, unless you're free to play and you're closer to endgame and you're working on your faction wars in the endgame side of things, then unfortunately you probably won't be able to get, or rather you won't be able to complete this fusion. Right now the one that's stumping me is the get champions by any mean, the champion chase. Classic arena, that wasn't so hard for me, but again, I am free to play, but I've been playing for about a year, over a year now, and I'm in gold. So in gold I believe you get a certain amount of battle points, so I think I get 10 or 12 battle points for each win in gold, so it's not so hard. Whereas for people that are starting off free to play, if you're only been playing for about 1 to 3 months, you're probably not going to be able to get this fusion unless you're a pay to play person. So unless you pay a little bit of money into the game, this is probably one of the harder fusions. And if you don't hit every single tournament and every single level in order to get fragments, not even the whole champion, but fragments of a champion, you're not going to be able to get the fusion. Because going to the news, if I look at the actual event itself, right now it's April 16th, so Fenchi from the champion training, Gizcard the Sigiled 15, Skimfos 20, Mordecai 20 from the 16th to the 23rd champion training, which is a lot of points. Dungeon Divers events on the 8th starts on the 18th. The one that's going to be really tough for me, I believe, is the Fire Knight tournament that's coming up. I don't have a very fast Fire Knight team. Most people don't have a super fast Fire Knight team unless you got lucky with pulls or you're a pay to play. However, it's possible. I don't know if I'm going to get it. I'm going to be stuck on the Fire Knight and potentially the champion training, because the champion training's, I think, 12,000 points. You know what? I might actually get the champion training now that I think about it. Champion training, I'm actually almost at 4,000. So I've been doing a pretty decent job with my resources for champion training. I lied. Champion training I might be able to complete. The one that I might not be able to complete is Fire Knight, but we'll see how I do. So for those who are free to play and not sure how to actually train and hoard your resources, you have to have some patience in this game. You have to make sure you're leveling up your food, get them to rank 5, and then if you have any brews, toss some brews into them if you need to. Or you could, of course, go to the campaign, stage 6 of Brutal. I think it's 12.6. You can go on to level them up faster, or go on 12.3 to get more coin. So when you get more coin, then you can use that coin to throw into your food into your champions that you want to upgrade, and then rank them up to 5, and then throw some more food into them to get more points. So like what I typically do, and what you'll probably see from other content creators or people who are trying to teach others, is I take like a Crusader who I'm probably never ever going to level up. I'm just going to use him for food, and I'm going to take all my food that I don't care about and just throw it all into him. Unfortunately, with events you don't see the points. You actually have to go into the events and check what the points are for each fed champion. I think it's like, for a rank 2 champion you get about 2 points for each fed, or each level. I'm not 100% sure. So if I go to events right now, and I scroll down, earn event points by leveling up your champions and upgrading their ranks. So if I have a rank 2 champion, every level I get 1 point, not 2 points. So if I get them to level 18, they're rank 2, you get 18 points, 20 points, so on and so forth. Rank 3, they get 2 points per level, so on and so forth. You guys kind of get the gist. If I go to rank 2, from 1 to 2 I get 5 points, from 2 to 3 I get 15, 3 to 4 50, 4 to 5 100, 5 to 6 300. So not bad. Of course, if you have stocked up a lot of resources. So right now I actually did stock up some chickens, and so for example, if I want to level up or rank up my Mausoleum Mage, I went ahead and started stocking up food. So I could level up my Mausoleum Mage now, but I'm not going to yet. I might add a couple more brews into these two guys here, the prospectors, just to get some more points towards the event. Or I might throw in some lower level champions into these prospectors, because at rank 5, as you saw, I think it was 4 or 5 points per level. So just remember that you don't have to don't just feed your champions at rank 5 level 1 or rank 4 level 1. Use those champions to help train and get more points, so that it could help you with this potential fusion if you want to try for it, or for future fusions or fragment summons. Now, the other, I think, event or tournament that's going on is the Champion Chase. So, because Champion Chase... Oh, this is the one that I was going to have troubles with. So, Champion Chase is 2,500, and the reason why I was saying the shards, you can open shards, you can purchase champions at the market, you can get champions from campaign, you can get champions from dungeons as well, because of ancient shards. However, I only have 7 ancient shards right now. I have 811 gems. If I get 90 more gems, 89 more gems, I'll get another 11 ancient shards. But I'll go ahead and open a couple of these shards now for you guys. Hopefully I get lucky. I wasn't very lucky last weekend, but who knows. Okay, Bogwalker. Not really a great champion. He's okay, I guess. Not great, though. Marquise. Okay. Alright, I don't have this guy yet. Bear off the Blood-Soaked. I watched a couple of videos on him. I heard that he hits pretty hard. Clan Boss is what people rate him as. So for his A1, attacks one enemy 2 times. The first hit has a 20% chance of filling this champion's turn meter by 10%, and the second hit has a 20% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 10%. That's kind of cool. Second one, attacks one enemy 2 times. The first hit places a shield equal to 25% of the damage inflicted on all allies for 2 turns. The second hit heals all allies by 10%. That's kind of a neat ability. Attacks, let's go to Ascended skill. Attacks one enemy 2 times. The first hit has a 75% chance of placing a decrease attack debuff for 2 turns and 75% chance to remove any increase attack buffs from the target. The second hit has a 75% chance of placing a 60% decrease defense debuff for 2 turns and a 75% chance of removing any increased defense buff from the target. That's not bad at all, but it's very situational, so I don't really see this guy ever in arena. I don't think I've seen him a single time. Maybe one time. I never really see this guy around. It could just be because he's a newer champion that people don't really use him, or I guess I'm probably going to end up using him in my Barbarian faction crypt if for some reason I get stuck. But I've almost completed the Barbarian faction crypt because I started working on my faction wars recently, and my Barbarian faction crypt, it opens in 4 days. Didn't have enough points to try to go for the last, I think, stage 21. So stage 21 is my final boss, and I have a couple of rank of level 50 characters. So I need to upgrade 2 characters for Barbarian. Right now I'm actually using my Kalia, and also I'm using Vala, and I'm also using Soulbound Bowyer. Soulbound Bowyer, I put her in a stun set. Vala, I actually try to get her heavy defense stats, but I put her in a relentless set so she could keep attacking, and she's kind of my heavier damage dealer on the team. And then of course I use Seal of the Drakes as well. If you guys are interested in watching me try to complete my faction wars one crypt at a time, I can try to make some videos and hopefully help those out. I'm not like a complete, pro at this game, but I do like to play it from time to time, and I enjoy creating content. Alright, so I got 4 more. Oh wow, another epic. I don't think I have this guy either. That's awesome. I'll take it. So, oh wow, he has really good reviews. Vogoth attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit has a 30% chance of increasing the duration of one random debuff on the target for 1 turn. Okay, that's definitely Clan Boss. Attacks all enemies, has a 60% chance of placing a provoke debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. Also has a 60% chance of placing a 50% decrease attack debuff for 2 turns on targets who receive the provoke debuff from the skill. Every 3 turns if you have him booked out. How many books does he have? 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 books. He has a passive, whenever this champion is attacked, heals all allies by 50% of the damage received. Only heals by 25% of the damage received from boss attacks. This champion only receives half of the heal that all other allies receive. When attacked, places a leech debuff on the attacker for 2 turns. Another huge ability for Clan Boss, because leech, if you don't have to run as much lifesteal. If the attacker is under a provoke, debuff placed by this champion also has a 70% chance of increasing the cooldown of a random skill on the attacker by 2 turns. Occurs once per attack. That's actually not bad. He'd be great for CC. I'll probably build him for Undead Hordes faction crypt if needed. Alright, we've got 3 left. Come on, legendary. Darn. Okay, Flareler. I don't know if I've even looked at this guy. Probably trash. Tangle, meh. Increased defense. Champion on an island with lowest HP. Nothing. I wouldn't use him. I'm not probably going to build him. This guy's garbage. Alright, well, I didn't end up getting my legendary. I think I'm at about 50 or 60 ancient shards in. I'm not even near the pity system, so who knows when I'll get my legendary. I'm really praying and hoping to get a legendary. But let's see where I'm at in the tournament. Okay, so I didn't really get much, and this is where I'm going to be sort of stuck. So if you're free to play, this is probably going to be one of the hardest tournaments for you, is the champion chase, unless you have tons of shards saved up. I really don't want to use my sacred shards or my void shards right now, but I might have to if I really want to push for this new legendary fusion. I just feel like it's a little bit out of reach. I really wish that Plarium didn't kind of put him behind a paywall, and that's what they did. I mean, Underpriest Brogni, everybody's a fragment summon, so what I'll do now is I will unlock Yoshi the Drunkard, because I won him in the fragment summon event 2 weeks ago. So I'm going to go ahead and open him now. I'm definitely going to build him. Now he's more situational, so I'll probably end up using him for more than likely high-end arena builds and try to fit him in that way. I might try him out in my Shadowkin faction crypt, of course, whenever that opens up, whenever they bring that to the plate, and then also I'll use him in maybe Clan Boss if I can get it speed tuned, but we'll see. And I'll definitely use him in Doom Tower, and if you do get him, you could probably use him in Doom Tower too, because he does have certain auras. I think he has a 19% speed aura in all battles. There's that. Let me go ahead and check back in on the tournaments really quickly. Alright, so it looks like I did get my Mordecai pieces. I still have about 1150 left to go. So I might have to end up pulling my sacred shards. I really don't want to. I might wait. Guys, so what I'm going to end up doing, that was pretty much the video. You know, I wanted to let you know that where I stand. I hope that you guys, if you're trying to go for this fusion and you're really interested in it, you need to try to stock up all your resources. Don't spend all your resources right away. I spent all my coin on just leveling up champions today, and I got to about 4,000 points in their 7 days in the champion training event. The champion training event shouldn't be that hard. It's the champion chase that you're going to have troubles with, and most people are also having troubles with arena as well. If you're in bronze or if you're in low silver arena, that's going to be very troublesome for you, because in bronze you need to basically hit every single attack and win 99 to 100% of the time, or else you likely will not get this fusion. Of course, as I started out in the beginning, most people didn't. I didn't go for any fusions in the beginning because I couldn't beat anything. I couldn't beat arena, couldn't get out of bronze, so you may have troubles and struggle on getting out of it. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get this fusion, but I'm going to try very hard to try to go for it and just show that as a free-to-play player, I spend $0. I've never put a penny into this game. It's all hard work and patience and effort. Now, I'm going to let you know too in another video at some point. I'll talk to you a little bit about all the fails I've had, and I'm still failing at a lot of things. But if you guys like this video and are interested in seeing more content like this, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.